You know, a place we all know. There's the Magic Guild here, there's Nightmare Zone, a house portal. There's a lot to do in this place. And I'm gonna be region locked here on a chunk locked group Iron Man account. 3 other people will be on opposite sides of the map, spread throughout, helping each other along our way, never being able to see each other face to face. During this time, our end goals will be to open the entire map by completing certain tasks in each chunk to unlock more chunks. Once we reach each other, we'll be able to expand our maps together and do content together. Until then, we stand alone as a group Iron Man. Figure before we start the Tower of Life, we'll go ahead and kill the Necromancer and Invergar the Necromancer, whatever his name is. He's upstairs. I don't know. We'll kill this one, then we'll go kill the other one. So, any minute now, we'll kill this guy. If I could actually hit. Melee stats are so crap. There we go. That's the Necromancer dead. Alright, and there's Invergar dead as well. There we go. Let's go do the Tower of Life. And that's the Tower of Life completed. Now we have to hunt for a green satchel, a rune satchel, and a tea flask. So let's get to it. And there's the tea flask completed, if I can even pick it up. I cannot right now. But we'll pick it up whenever we get a chance, I guess. So that's the tea flask completed. Now we just need the rune satchel and the green satchel. And the kill right after, we get the rune satchel. Let's go get the green satchel. And that's a duplicate tea flask. And that was our last one, and we got the green satchel. Perfect. Let's go roll a new chunk. This will actually be a good way to get unicorn horns too. Alright, here we go. Let's check this last one off and pick another chunk. Ooh. That's not fun. Well, looks like we got a big grind ahead of us again. Quite a few things to do here. Alright, so we need to get 60 attack, 60 magic. We can get all the rune scimitars we need now, but we already have them for the group. Oh, God. Gotta get a red salamander, obviously. And Zamorak monk robe bottoms and top. That's not too bad, I guess. And technically we can runecraft now once we get 66 magic. So that's something. I'm not sure why these ghosts aren't on the chunk picker, but we're going to go ahead and kill one, and then we'll kill this grave scorpion here. And then we're going to kill this monk of Zamorak. Let's go ahead and kill the monk of Zamorak. We do have to get the robes, so we're going to be sitting here for a little bit. I don't think these have the same drops as like chaos druids, unfortunately. I wish they did, because then we'd have a good source of herbs, but for now we're just going to kill these guys until we get the robes. And probably for a while, honestly. They're probably our best training method in this area we have, unfortunately, which isn't very good. And there's the Zamorak monk robe top. Let's get the bottom. And there's the bottoms. I'm gonna have a think and see if there's something better I can kill, because these guys' spawn time is really slow. Like, I'm hopping worlds to kill them faster. So I'm gonna see if there's anything better I can kill. So I was trying to think of any other place I could train. The only other place I could think of was these hobgoblins. They're level 28. They don't really have good drops. Not really, and I have to go through the whole maze to get here, so it's kind of a pain, but I think it's going to be my best bet. And I don't really need to pick up any of the crappy seeds at all, because we have access to Master Farmers now. So this is what we get for 60 attack. I'm probably going to go to 40 strength and then get 60 attack just off of that. So this will be fun. All right, and that's 40 strength. So we're going to switch to attack and go straight to 60. I may move to jungle spiders. I think there's a lot of them there. I'm not sure how spread out they are, but I think that might be better experience in the long run. I might do it after this inventory of herbs or something. All right, so we did move over to the spiders. We're about 3 kills in, and that's our first piece of food used up. It is semi-AFK just because the spiders do aggro onto me. So I think this will be definitely where we go all the way to 60 at. So I'll see every 5 levels or so. Yes, missed it. That was 45 attack. That's 50 attack. So I screwed up. I forgot to open the Urania altar, so I have to get one rune crafting, obtain a rune scimitar, and kill one of everything in there. Not really that big of a deal. I was gonna mage them for the magic experience anyway to get 60 magic, so not that big of a deal, but I do have to craft rune essence, which the crafters drop, but I just have to get that drop too. That's 60 attack, so let's get the hell out of here and go bank and do all the other stuff we need to do. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is get the red salamander. So that is that task completed, which is also a hard task in the arty area. But now we have the red salamander, so we need 3 more magic levels, and we need to get a rune simi and a rune essence drop. So let's just hop right into the Urania altar and get to it. All right, that's our first Zamorak warrior dead. We get coins. Obviously, a lot of Ironmen do this, so we're just gonna walk through here, kill this cave lizard, kill the major, kill the ranger, and then get the rune simi and kill the crafter and all that stuff. So let's just get to it. Here's the lizard done. Very easy. And this will be the crafter dead. I already killed one, but we're gonna kill another one because yeah. And luckily there's an altar right above us, so we can just kill this lizard here that's doing actually massive amounts of damage to us. And then we'll kill this ranger. Alright, and that is the ranger dead, and while I'm here, I'll just kill the Zamorak warrior as well again, in hopes of getting that rune simi. Alright, and there is the pure essence drop. Very nice, so we can just grab that and craft the rune, and that is that task completed, and we don't even get a level from it. That's kind of depressing. Alright, all we have left is the mage in here, and then the rune scimitar, and I need to lose aggro for 2 more minutes before I can kill this mage, because he's like in this area and I just can't. I've tried. I cannot kill him. He's so hard. So while I wait for that, I'm just going to keep killing these crafters and get some more rune crafting experience, I guess, because why not? Bit of a weird way to do it, but you know what? I'll take it. This will be the mage dead. All we need is that rune simi and 60 magic, and then we're done with this chunk. I'm actually dumb and forgot I had 40 pure essence in the bank, so yeah, there's 3 rune crafting. We'll use the other ones. Maybe we'll get another level, and then we'll get to this magic grind. All right, and this will probably be, yep, level 4 rune crafting. Oh, 5, we got 2 levels. Very nice. Jumping levels all over the place, but that was the last of them. And we got our first ever astral rune on the account, which is kind of funny because we got our first ever soul rune from a crafter, so go figure. So something huge actually happened while I was at work today. Semi and Task have linked. So if I switch screens to this one, you can see this is all Task's chunks. He unlocked the Port Piscarius Bay, and then he rolled the Port Sarim chunk, which Semi has. So they are officially linked. So they are working on this content together. As you can see, it's quite a big land chunk. So yeah, they got some grinds. They're not going to be moving for quite a while, but they're working on it together now. So now we just got a link. And there's the rune simi, finally. We almost were at 3 times the drop rate. 4 more kills and we'd have had it. So let's just go level up our magic now. We got like half a level to go because that took so long. Alright, and that is 60 magic. We can now officially equip the red salamander. Very nice. So let's go ahead and roll us a new chunk. Oh, and apparently that was 975 total level as well. Alright, and here we are at the chunk roller, and if we roll chunk 1, we will be linked with Semi and Task. So let's go ahead and pick a chunk. We do not link, but we have to kill a Chaos Druid and get 59 Fletching. And I think I can unlock the Chaos Druid dungeon, but that doesn't add any tasks. So let's go ahead and kill a Chaos Druid and fletch a Myth Grapple. Alright, well the boys have come through clutch. We got our Myth Grapple tip. I'm not sure why it doesn't give me a 59 smithing task for that, but I'm not complaining. I don't want to do it. So yeah, we're just going to keep making these iron bars into iron arrow tips. We got a bunch from the group, but we're just going to finish up the ones we have. And then we'll make all those into arrows and see how far that gets us. Probably going to end up having to cut trees for a while, but is what it is. Alright, well this is the arrow shafts we had. I did a couple steel bars too. Unfortunately, we do not have a rune axe. Our group has like 3 of them, but we don't have a ton. So I'm just going to sit with the adamant axe right now. No one's really on except Task, and he doesn't have one, so We don't have any arrow shafts, and I just realized I forgot my knife, so I'm gonna go get that. But we're just gonna be chopping some willows, making arrow shafts, and making some arrows that way. Nah, it's 57 wood cutting, and that should be enough arrow shafts to get us all the feathers and stuff processed in our bank. Semi's working on getting some money to get me other stuff so I can just keep going with the fletching grind. I was wrong. I had to get more because I thought I only had 22,000 feathers, but I had 26. So now we get to make a bunch of headless arrows, and there's nothing I can really do while doing it. So just gonna chill in the bank doing it, I guess. On second thought, I think I can do fishing trawler while fletching. I'm just gonna do that. I'll just get the 50 contribution and then AFK. I mean, I already have the full outfit, so it's kind of pointless, but I'll get a little bit of fishing experience from it. Not enough to really do anything with, but I may as well do something while standing here. All right, and that's all of our iron arrows used up. Much quicker, 52 fletching. Let's start with the steels. All right, and that's the last of the headless arrows we have. Semi's gonna grab us about 1.5k more. Currently just over halfway to 57. He's gonna get me 1.5k of everything, so it should get me roughly there. Just about, if not, oh well, we'll get it. We've also gotten 37 fishing in this process, and almost another full set of angler. Just missing the hat, but I did have an extra pair of pants that I dropped, so if I check the collection log, go to mini games and fishing trawler, we actually have 3 pants. So yeah, my RNG here is kind of insane. I've only done 56 games and I've technically gotten 8 pieces. Why can't I have this luck on my tasker? So we're just gonna wait for Semi to throw those in and get going back at it. All right, Semi hooked us up with as much GP or as much supplies as he could with the GP we had currently, which unfortunately is not much. So we are going to be cutting some more shafts, and I should probably grab my knife for that. And yeah, hopefully this won't be too bad. It sucks because I funded a bunch of 75 fletching grinds for the guys with my thieving grind, but the problem is we don't have any more money. So we're gonna have to figure out some way to make money because there's other skills that require money in the future. So yeah, that is 59 fletching. So now we just need to get those mithril bolts and also do sheep herder because I realized I can do that. And literally 1k, see, we got the mithril bolts. All right, let's go do the sheep herder thing. Quest no one likes, just go with that. So I was about to do this quest when I just realized that because I unlocked this chunk, I now have better access to the furnace, which means I have to get 70 smithing and I think it's 62 crafting for a fire battle staff. Oh, I didn't even think about that at all. So I guess we're stuck in this chunk for quite a while, actually. But at least we can make the myth grapple, right? At least we can make the myth grapple, right? There we go. Myth grapple done. Let's finish this quest up. All right, and that is the sheep herder completed. So now we are going to go to the trawler, and we are going to buy all the supplies we need for 62 crafting. 21 levels. Yeah. So the smithing grind is going to be very horrible. Our furnace is there. Our bank is way over there. But Semi is on a huge mining grind right now, so it might not be too bad. I might not have to at least mine everything. So let's go ahead and get buying these supplies for now. The smithing grind is going to take a backseat for a while. All right, so I just did the math. We need 4,000 glass pretty much. So let's just start buying it, I guess. So there's been a update to the chunk picker, and it is quests and diaries. They're much more fleshed out, but we can actually set it up. I'll just show you. We set it up so basically we can only show quest tasks when the whole quest is completable. Same with the diaries. So yeah, we've already done all the quests. We've been pretty good about those, so those are all completed. So we still just got to get the other ones. So back to that. All right, so we've come to a conclusion that this sucks really hard, especially because I'm trying to keep them like semi-balanced, but so many people are buying buckets of sand because of all the group Ironman out there. So we're gonna go ahead and go in here and take 6.3 gold ore and these law runes and do some of these, because why not? So the goal with this is essentially I'm going to take out a bracelet mold and then an inventory gold ore and walk over to the furnace, smelt it, and make bracelets to sell for later. So kind of two birds with one stone in this case. It won't get us all the way to the smithing level. We're still going to need more, but it should get us to the crafting level with the molten glass stuff we have. So let's just get to it. I'll see you in 5-ish levels somewhere. I'll see you soon. And Semi tossed me a bunch of gems. I missed it and I wasn't paying attention at all. That's 45 crafting, about to hit 52 smithing as well. And we just hit 46 crafting, which is 1,000 total level. Hell yeah. I didn't even realize that was coming whatsoever, to be perfectly honest. But you know what? That's 1,000 total level finally. I think I'm behind everyone else. So yeah. Big level 50 crafting. Totally butchered that clip because I choked on food. 55 smithing. All right, so we are here by the gnomes again, and I'm taking a little bit of a break because I want to get the fire orb. I need it anyway, and we have to boost for it. So it's going to be really annoying to get, so hopefully we'll get it pretty quick. I should also mention it is a 1 in 64 to pickpocket one. So, yeah. Hey, and there we got it right off the bat. I'm just going to keep Deviant until this last boost runs out. This was the last poison chalice I had, so I was actually going to have Task go and buy me some more. So, worked out really well that I ended up getting it. And it took 26 pickpockets. So, yeah. But the good news is we have it now, so back to the grind. I also decided I'm going to start some farming. We have these barley seeds from the group, and Tess is going to throw me in some jute seeds and stuff like that. So basically all I'm going to be doing is this hops patch that's right over here every like hour or so. So jutes are decent crafting experience. It's pretty slow, but it's not the worst. 60 smithing. Can now make dragon square shields. Alright, and that's the last of the steel bars we have currently from Semi. He gave us just over 3,000, but we have quite a few steel arrow tips, so we're going to throw those in the group storage for Llama, who's on a crafting grind. And hop back onto the gold train. And we are doing our first ever farm run, and we already got 4 farming, and we're probably not going to get 5 apparently. But yeah, we're going to be kind of just doing this every time we get a chance, pretty much. So while I harvest these hammerstone hops, I should drag this over because, yeah, Llama got the beaver at 72 wood cutting already. That's insane and super cool and not something we were expecting. And as he put it, I'm the only one who has a lower wood cutting level than him. So I'm the only one who can beat him. So yeah, that's 6 farming. And it looks like we got a couple other surprises in here for us. Some ranging gear, some iron bars, and some steel bars, which I didn't note. But we will take them all anyway. So let's just keep grinding on with that. We are making some massive gains lately, and it is insane. That was 54 crafting and 1025 total level. That's 55 crafting. You know, cut dragon stones. 65 smithing. 60 crafting. 1 to go. So I should also say, I know I don't update you guys a lot on what everyone else is doing. So right now, Nick is still working on all of his grinds. I'm just gonna completely leave that one vague. I honestly don't know what Nick's working on right now. Tass and Semi are linked up, obviously, so they're working on like Sarachnis Cuzzles and super high mining, fletching, and crafting levels. So they're gonna be busy for a long time. I'm doing this grind, and Llama just rolled barrows, so he is good to go. And gonna be having a not fun time because he has no teleport out. So on the other side note, Semi also got a pet. So we have 2 pets in the group now already. So yeah, maybe it's my turn someday when I'm not smithing. All right, and that is the last of our gold bars used up. Currently at 60 crafting, 65 smithing. So now we have 5,000 iron ore thrown in the bank for us, and we have 143, I think it is, rings of forging. So that'll be our smithing method for now, but first we are going to get this crafting level by blowing some glass that we've already melted. All right, and that is 61 crafting, which means we can boost for our goal. But first we are going to toss all of this stuff in the group storage for everyone else. Because yeah, one of us has a 90 fletching grind. Or sorry, 90 crafting grind. So we're just going to toss it in there for them. It's not much, but it'll help. But let's go ahead and get out our stuff to make this fire battle staff, including our poison chalices, so we can boost for it and not get it the first try. Come on. Why is it always like this? It's always the one I don't need. And there we go. And there's the fire battle staff made. Now we just need to get 69 smithing. Huzzah. And this is what we're going to be doing for a very long time. We need about 5,300 iron ore. Thankfully, we have tons of rings of forging, so let's go ahead and start it. And that is including the smelting and smithing experience, unfortunately. So we don't get to escape this furnace for a very long time still, unfortunately. Unless Semi is nice and gives us some steel bars. So I just got home from work and yeah, Semi got the rock golem. So Semi has 2 pets already now. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with our pet RNG, but I'd like some to come my way. Alright, so the group has decided that iron arrow tips aren't quite worth it, so we're just going to be turning all these into plate bodies and selling them. And no, I am not done smelting. I have about 1,600, but Semi's planning on making some steel bars, so I figured I'd just make them into plate bodies for now. And once again, Semi has come in clutch with about 1,000 steel bars, so we're going to be using those. Alright, with this last iron plate body, we have got 69 smithing. Nice. And that means we can go ahead and drink this dwarven stout, superheat this adamant ore, and process it on the anvil, making a dagger, which is our chunk completed, finally. Let's go roll a new chunk. All right, we have officially accomplished smith an adamant bar. Let's go ahead and roll a new chunk. It's been 12 days since our last roll. Here we go. This is new. Oh no. There. That's new. So yeah, we are officially linked with Semi and Taz. So that is huge. I will be right back with all the stuff we need to do now. All right, so all I did was unlock all of the chunks Semi and Taz have unlocked. So this is our map now. We went from right here to opening all of this, all of these, and all of this. We have a lot of content that we can work on now. The biggest one is all of these tasks here. As you can see, I'm scrolling quite a while here. We're going to be going on a massive hunting spree just to kill all those things. And yeah, all this other stuff is, a lot of it's done, but not all of it needs to be done. So the way it works, I think I've explained it in a different video, is essentially that because they've already done a lot of these tasks, I don't have to do them. There are some I will have to do, such as the, if I can find it, 80 thieving. That is a my chunk thing. I have to do that before I can roll another chunk. So now all of us have active chunks open right now. So for example, this is technically my active chunk, is the already one I rolled. So before I can roll a new one, I have to finish the stuff in that. And before Semi can roll a new one, he has to finish the stuff in this one. So that is the amethyst and all that other stuff. So there's a lot of stuff here, but like, for example, the fletching grind to 75 fletching, I can mark that off right now because I know they have that. I know Semi has 85 mining, etc., etc., stuff along those lines. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. And next episode, I will show you the revised list of tasks. I will still have to hunt all these monsters down probably. And there's a bunch of quests I have to do that we are sharing with each other. So that being said, if you have liked the video, make sure you hit like. Make sure you subscribe for future content, because there's a lot of grinds coming up in our future. And I will see you guys next time. Editor Shadow popping in here from about a month in the future. Long story short, I will be releasing sometime in the middle of next week a recap video. We had like an hour-long talk about how all this is going to work and stuff like that, and the tasks, and we flush all that out. So I am going to be basically lightly editing that and showing you guys what we talked about, how we decided on certain things, and just kind of give like a podcast insight on how all of it worked. We're not gonna have to kill that giant list of monsters. We just have to kill a couple that are in our area and stuff that hasn't been done yet. And you'll get like a recap near the end of it showing everything. And if you don't want to sit through an hour of us just talking to each other and shooting the shit a little bit, that's fine. You'll get the recap at the start of the next episode, most likely. Or you'll at least see what tasks we have. So, yeah. Just thought I'd throw this in here at the end. Bye.